Hey guys, so today I'm here with another book haul video because, the moral of the story is I just love books, and so I buy a lot of books. But it's okay because the books I'm going to show you in this video I didn't pay for. I didn't pay for a single one, and it's not because I stole all of them and now am living life on the run. That was possibly the worst joke I think I've ever made in YouTube ever. Sorry. But I actually got all of these books as birthday gifts, and that is just awesome because when my birthday rolls around, I get an excuse to just ask for all the books in the world. And the people who know me pretty well usually tend to do that. So I've got I didn't even count. I have a lot of books to show you guys, so let's just go to it. Yes. Yeah. So the first few books I got were presents from my dad, and I will show the first two of them to you together because they're kind of similar, and they are these really pretty, really nice, really gorgeous, really heavy also. Yeah, you could lift weights with these. Editions of Charles Dickens books because, why not? Charles Dickens is really popular and famous and celebrated, so I probably should have a few of his books, right? So I got Great Expectations, which is the red one, which I read in high school, and I think I'm the only high school student to have read this book and actually enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm probably honestly the only one. I'm starting to think that, so yeah. And then the next book is David Copperfield, which I haven't read and will eventually now that I have it, but they're really pretty. Look at how decorative they are, and just look at the gold and pages and the beauty that is these books that are really heavy but really beautiful, and I gotta go buy now a glass case to put them in and display them in because honestly they are so out of place in my disgusting college dorm room. They belong in a museum, but they are really nice, and it's something I've never gotten before, so I'm really happy to have added these to my book collection. And the last book my dad got me was this edition of Toni Morrison's Tar Baby. I haven't read any Toni Morrison books. I know she's really popular for her book Beloved and a few other books, but I've never read any. And what is really cool about this book is it's actually a first edition, which is, I don't know, I feel kind of special having a first edition now. And I'm actually kind of excited to read this. I might read this sooner than you think, maybe next month or before the year is over or soonish. And I don't know, it's just really cool to have a first edition. It's really old and it's kind of battered and beaten up, and the top part of the book is this blue color, but the rest of the pages are white, and that's kind of weird, but I don't know, it's really cool to have a first edition, so I'm going to guard it with my life and keep it forever. Yeah. So the next two books I will show you guys are books that I got at a used bookstore because my family came to visit me a couple weekends ago, and for my birthday I just wanted to take them all to a bookstore. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to do on my birthday, so I dragged them to my favorite local used bookstore, and they said I could pick out a couple books because they love me, and yay. So this video is weird. I will show you what I got. The first book I got was Brave New World, which I've heard of so many times. People have read it in high school, people have read it for fun. It's one of those classics that I hear everywhere that I've just never read, and I don't really know too much about it at all, actually. This is the first time I'm reading the back of the book. So I have no idea what happens in this, but I've always wanted it, and now I have it. I really like the cover, just because it's so white, and then this thing on the front is black and eye-catching, and boom, there it is. So I really like that, and I'm really happy I got my hands on this copy of a book because I've wanted it. That's the moral of the story. I wanted it, I asked for it, I got it. Good times. And the second book I got to pick out is a book that I'm sure most of you will at least recognize, and that book is The Art of Fielding This is not a book I would have picked up on my own if I hadn't heard about it from other booktubers. Like, to me, reading the back of this book, I would have walked away thinking that it was only about baseball, which I have nothing against baseball. I like baseball, but I just can't read books devoted to baseball or sports. Just not really my thing. So I probably would have been like, no, not reading that. But I've heard so many other booktubers talking about how it's really good, and it's not just about the sport, it's so much more than that. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. It was super cheap. I think it was like $5, so you can't really say no to that. It's in perfect condition. I don't know when I'm gonna read it because it is a pretty big book, like lots of pages, so I'm gonna need to dedicate a good portion of my life to this book. That was a big dramatic. Not a good portion of my life. Just a little bit of time, and I don't really know if I have that right now. So I will read it eventually, just not right now. Yeah, but I'm excited to read it eventually. Just not right now. Yeah. And the last book I got that was a gift from my sister is arguably like the greatest book-related gift I've ever gotten because I just wanted it so much and now I have it. And that book is Will Grayson by John Green and David Leviathan? Is that how you say that? I've never said that name on camera before, so I probably got it wrong. Leviathan, blah, 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 blah. These two people. I love John Green books. Doesn't everybody love John Green books? They're great, they're awesome, and this is one of the few I don't own yet and haven't read yet, so just really excited that I finally have it. I'm planning on reading it probably next month because I just don't think it can sit on my shelf any longer unread. Like, I need to start reading it now or I'm going to go insane. So I'm really excited to start reading this. I've heard from a lot of people who've read like all the John Green books that this is usually their least favorite, but I don't really care. I'm so excited to get started on this. I really don't know too much about it, just kind of the basic plot summary, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm assuming it's going to be great, and it'll be nice to read a book that's John Green related. So hopefully I will have this read soon, and hopefully I will love it, and hopefully it will be awesome. It probably will be, but yeah, that is the goal of this book. Thank you, Emily, for buying it for me. So that is pretty much it for this book haul. Thank you to my family who bought me these books. If you're watching, you probably aren't. I don't really think my family watches my videos, so just ignore the past 10 seconds. What am I saying? So in the comments below, please let me know your thoughts on any of the books I mentioned at all, any of them, because a lot of them I don't really know what they're about. I just kind of got them, which is cool. So yeah. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you soon with another video. Bye!